This is a 980 nanometers 2-in-1 multifunction laser therapy device. It has the functions of removing red blood, rejuvenating and anti-inflammatory. It can remove root-shaped and reticular red blood on the spot. The purpose of anti-inflammatory, swelling, and can speed up the repair process of tissue. This is the host. This is the foot switch. This is the power cord global. This is the laser glasses to be worn by the operator. This is the eye mask to be worn by the customer. This is the fiber optic handpiece. And this is the focusing ring 0.2 mm, 0.5 mm, 1 mm, 2 mm, 3 mm adjustment. The focus ring is used to adjust the size of the light spot. The thicker the focus ring, the bigger the light spot. These are two treatment heads for removing red blood. The two are only different in shape. Choose according to personal habits. This is skin rejuvenation anti-inflammatory head. The focus ring is not used during operation. Connect the power cord to the power socket. Connect the foot wire to the foot socket. Connect the ice hammer to the ice socket. When connected, the machine can be switched on without adding water. There is no consumable material and no gel is needed. Now turn on. The instrument loads automatically into the main interface. There are two buttons in the main page. This is the button of removing red blood silk. This is the skin rejuvenation button. Click the button of removing red blood silk to enter the operation page of removing red blood silk. Click the back button to return to the main page. The interface is very simple. There are 3 parameters in total. This is power. This is pulse width. And this is frequency. Click plus button to adjust the parameters. This is power. Too small value does not work, too large will burn blisters. Commonly used range 6-12W. This is the pulse width. The pulse width is the time when the laser stays on the skin. If the value is too small, it will not work. If the value is too large, the pain will increase and blister. The common range is 30 to 60 milliseconds. This is the frequency. The frequency is the number of lasers emitted per second. The common range is 2-3 Hz. This bulb is aiming light. Click this button to adjust the brightness of aiming light. The first gear is weak, the second gear is brighter, and the third gear is particularly bright. Gene, Rally, the first gear is selected. You can see the red blood wire clearly. If it's too bright, you can't see it clearly. This is the energy count emitted by the laser after this power on. This is the total energy count emitted by this instrument. Click the Start button. Step on the pedal, the laser starts to output, release the pedal, and the laser stops output. If the parameter is not suitable, it can only be adjusted when the parameter needs to be adjusted. For example, increase the energy a little, or increase the pulse width a little. Click Start again, and then Treat again. This is the operation method of removing red blood silk. When the skin rejuvenation function is needed, click the back button to return to the main page. Click the skin rejuvenation page to enter the physiotherapy operation interface. Gently unscrew the red blood removal treatment head, replace the skin rejuvenation head, and do not use the focusing ring during operation. The interface operation method is the same as the operation of red blood. We switch to the skin rejuvenation interface and suggest that the energy should start from 12W. If there is no feeling, the energy can increase little by little. Usually 12W 20W is suitable. The pulse width is 10 to 20 milliseconds. And the frequency is 10 to 30 Hz. The treatment head is perpendicular to the skin and irradiates the skin about 5 to 8 centimeters. After 6 seconds of exposure, the skin will feel slightly warm. The duration of radiation and the duration of treatment are determined by the doctor according to the scope and depth of individual treatment. It is recommended that the processing time for each area should not exceed 3 minutes. The recommended interval is 1 to 2 times a week.